In late November 2019, I visited the lake of the Pregnant Maiden, which is well south of Kura Township in the southern end of Langkawi. I took on a passenger who I found on crewfinder.com. And he was more than helpful. He had experience and was laid back and easy to get along with. We raised the anchor and took off from Kura down south towards the cruising grounds of the Southern Islands. Because he had experience, he did most of the helm work, and the amount of days we were away, he enjoyed himself, I think. So, other than other islands, we arrived near the entrance to the Pregnant Maiden Lake, and we went about trying to find a nice location to anchor. And because of the tourist boats running up and down, we decided to anchor well away from them and closer into one of the small beaches just around the corner from the jetty to the lake. So we were about in 7 metres of water just off this little beach, and above the beach was the lookout for the Pregnant Maiden Lake. We used the dinghy to get into the jetty, and we walked up to the entrance, low tide, which meant it was a difficult place to park the dinghy. And some of these signs were in English, and if you bother to pause it, you might be able to read it. But the entrance fee to get into the lake was 3 ringgit, but for us 6, I think. And this is just the reception hall that you have to pay and walk through to the lake. And here's the pontoon, which is on the western side of the lake, and some little rowboats that you paddle. And it was a rather large lake and very similar to something you'd see in Scotland, the locks in Scotland. We enjoyed looking around and just taking our time, and of course it was only about 28 degrees but plenty of sun that day, so it was a very comfortable experience. And then you can see that there's hardly any tourists at that early morning, which was good. And if you look at that, there's some steps that you come down, and over there you can see some steps that go around the outside of the lake, and that's where we went next. And we were able to walk along these steps, and we came to another pontoon and up some stairs, and there's the pontoon you walk across, and then there's some stairs that you go up, and we walked up to the Viewpoint, which overlooked my yacht, and I enjoyed that and realised that you could just climb over that railing and with care walk down through the rocks to the beach. And if you're inclined not to pay or collect water from the freshwater lake, then that's how to do it. But this Viewpoint was a rickety old thing and was not safe at all, so I wouldn't recommend it until they fix it. So we went back to the boat, and the next day we went looking for other places to visit and see and explore. And again, the passenger was able to helm the boat, and we enjoyed another sunny day, about 30 degrees, and had a lovely day's cruising to the next location. The video was produced by myself, and it's the end of another exciting video of the Lake of the Pregnant Maiden, late November 2019.